Okay, I just woke up and I slept for about, I don't know, had to be like 3 or 4 hours. But I remember like everything. When I quit smoking, I remembered it, all my dream. It was so fun. I was flying, learning how to fly, but I could fly a lot, you know what I mean? There's certain people that said, don't show, don't fly too much because I was flying too much and is creating this mass hysteria and everybody was freaking out about it. And what happened was I was flying on buildings, going up on brick buildings and everything, and it was just so fun, and I felt so alive in the dream realm. When I woke up, I felt like I had Super Saiyan consciousness. You know what I mean? It was on a level where, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that then, because I was on the streets, on the sidewalk, and there's this big open field area with trees, and then there was like some agents in suits. You know what I mean? They were just curious to see what the heck I was doing in the air, and then they were trying to like investigate me. You know what I mean? They were like curious, and a lot of people were like curious in that dimension. And I was flying around, and things were all good, and I was by like almost like a baseball field at one point. But oh, it was crazy. Like I have adventures in my dreams. So the other dream though, I was just learning how to fly. So I jump fly in the air, like I jump in the air, I tense up my body. And when I tense up my body, literally I know that I'm flying for a couple seconds in the air. You know what I mean? And what I'm trying to say is that when I do fly, in the air, it basically I was this one girl told me, don't do that right there. Why did you show me that? Because she got a little bit scared. Okay, in this dimension, it was a little lower dimension, and I was just learning how to fly in that dimension. So not a lot of people could just fly around like the other one. I was being real free and like a bird, flying around. But basically, when I was flying in this dream, there was these instead of the CIA usually that's on me in my dreams, like in real life in this dimension. But they don't play hardball anymore in this dimension. But all I'm trying to say is that it wasn't the CIA. It was the military this time, and somehow I had foresight, like with my telepathy in my mind, of having my projection of my visual sight with my eyes and my mind's capability to communicate with them, like I astral projected, and somehow I was monitoring them in the vehicle real close up, and they were zooming in with the snipers on me and everything. So while I was aware of that, I was also in my body aware of everything that was going on, high level intellect of the whole. Like I was talking to everybody in here while I was doing something else, looking at these snipers, military, visualizing that where they are, while I'm back talking to these other people while I'm doing that at once. Yeah, that's how in depth. Okay, this is why like I got spiritually attacked a couple times when I stopped smoking marijuana. I don't think they want me to remember my dreams because my dreams are so like advanced. You know what I mean? That it takes the mind to the next level. You know what I mean? And it's like crazy. So what I'm trying to say is that it just makes me happy, that I remembered my dreams. But it was like a whole day in my dream though. Like I went through a whole day's worth of doing things, and I remember detail. of these buildings that I was up on, and the immaculate things of the design. But guess what? Back then, like in Europe today, they have so much immaculate design with architecture for Jesus, and the churches, you know what I mean? And the architecture is just mind boggling how they created that in today's world, you know what I mean? But it wasn't even that fancy in the dream realm, but I felt like I understood the architecture way on a deeper level of my mind, you know what I mean? That I actually understood how they build it. So it was in a freeing like state. And that's the dream that I'm talking about when flew on the building. It wasn't when I was just learning how to fly in the other dream. This was the dream before that dream that I was first talking about. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that dream. I got some good rest. I felt crummy before I went to bed. Like I felt a little bit like sick for some reason, and I don't know why. It was kind of hard for me to breathe. They say marijuana improves lung function, so when I don't have it, I felt like it was kind of hard for me to breathe sometimes. This is not in the dream. This is actually in real life. But now I feel better after I got the calories and I rested. You know what I mean? But wow, I never did my hair because you wouldn't have believed it anyway. Like my dream, you know what I mean? I know dreams are wild sometimes, but like I'm gonna look forward to going into the dream realm and having days worth of information to bring back here to tell you. Like, it's on another level in the dream. You can't just. I can be perceptive on another level in here. When I first awake, the perception of like my mind's awareness in the dream realm. So I'm bringing back certain information, but it fades away in this dimension too quickly because it's not a higher level dimension of where it's capable of such things. And if lower dimensions in this reality, even certain vocalizations are hard to do with this with lower dimensions in this reality. But this is what I'm trying to say about the dream realm and what I'm aware of. Anyway, let's get to that point because it's on the clock for it. So Neo worships the divine goddess. Girls, hope you're doing amazing. And I would fix my hair for you and everything. But this is just for the dream realm. I can comb it. Okay, there we go. I almost had deja vu right there. When I combed it, I almost had a slight deja vu, like I did that before. This is crazy, and this is a podcast. Like all this is happening at once. Because with the greater piece of the puzzle, I know what's possible now. We can change the planet um, without World War III to change the people. We can actually change the people without World War III. Something tremendous to actually get the people to act to change the world. Well, people can still act, and people can still get shown certain abilities, and I can have abilities with my voice and light language with my guitar, and that came from the dream realm eventually, but that's probably why the CIA kind of make sure I don't. But the oneness is real in reality, so they start to know that now. And what I'm trying to say is that all my guitar videos are just music. So it's not like it's a high advanced classified thing that has to be under wraps. But certain things are, but I would have to get briefed upon that. Until they brief me on anything, I can do basically any creative thing that I want. But yeah, maybe certain dreams are classified. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, yeah, it was really awesome. So I'm gonna say it again because I kind of went too far over with the message here. So Neo worships the divine goddess. Girls, I hope you're doing amazing. And I've been growing my intellect and my brain doing these podcasts. So there's a lot of other people on YouTube that do the same thing. So I hope that you keep evolving and growing. I love you, Kira. Hope you're doing good out there. And I can't wait to see another podcast because you're still my YouTube girlfriend. Like I feel like she's the girl on YouTube that I go to. You know what I mean? When I feel like I'm lonely. So anyway, have a good day, girls. All right, bye. It was a real good dream. Real good dream. Remember the whole day's worth of information. It's better than watching Rick Steves Europe. You know what I mean? It's better than watching that because you're flying around, you're in the mix of it, and it's just so amazing. I just don't know how to describe it.